What's going on, guys? I just want to come with you with another football video. I know I've been doing a lot of shorts, but I'm finally hipped up to the camera, the laptop, the microphone. I'm finally hip. I'm finally hip, man. But let's go ahead and get straight to it, man. Today I want to talk about NFL free agency. As y'all know, it's been going crazy. Talking about crazy. And I'm starting with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Like, they never usually they never go hard in free agency. But this year they said, nah, we close. We got a chance to win a championship. We just need a quarterback. We still boosted up the defense. Look, Dante Jackson, Patrick Queen, Russell Wilson just traded for Justin Fields. Man, with both those running backs, you still got George Pickens out there. You're gonna probably grab another receiver, grab some O linemen, grab some more D linemen because you can't never have enough of them. And it's just like if they play consistently, they gonna be. Hey, y'all might see them in the AFC Championship, as long as they stay healthy. As long as TJ Watt stay healthy and all the other boys stay healthy, that's always the name of the game of football. Let's come on, let's be real. Let's be real. The name of the game of football is health. Whoever the healthiest, whoever the healthiest beat up person is at the end of it, usually wins. Usually wins. We see San Francisco guys flying, dropping left and right. Debo pulling a hammy. Greenlaw tearing Achilles. Boy, I'm talking about guys just dropping like flies because it's hard, bro. That's still hard. So Pittsburgh, they can stay healthy, man, get solid quarterback play with those pieces, and probably add another receiver. And I know they got Calvin Austin the third, the speedster, little speedster, get down the field, open it up for Pickens. You got Farmouth, they got another tight end. They got pieces. They got pieces. So it's gonna be interesting to see. Of course, they play in the North. The Ravens just signed Derrick Henry. That's gonna be nasty. That's gonna be nasty on offense. Ravens running the ball. This is what they do. This is how they go. Lamar, that's two running backs back there. Lamar can just throw it. Only thing they need to do since they lost Odell, they need to get another receiver. Lamar got to start getting these other receivers involved because they're gonna start guarding Mark Andrews. They're gonna key in on the run game, guard Mark Andrews, and say, hey, let Zay Flowers and the other dudes beat us. That's gonna be the name of the game. And then defensively, they took a blow. Lost Patrick Queen to your rival. Then you got um Gino going to the other rival, the Bengals. So it's gonna be interesting because that defense just kind of lost a little bit, but we're gonna see who they draft. That's the key. That's gonna be the key. Who do they draft to fill in those pieces? Because the money's off the all the money's on the books. You just signed Mezabuki. That boy is nice. That boy is nice. I'm talking about a dog. That's why they gave him that 95, whatever 100 mil it is. They gave him enough money. They gotta keep him. That's how important he is. Him and Roquan Swift can control the front seven. Roquan help on the back end. But it's just gonna be what they gonna do in the back end. What they gonna do in the back end? Like that's where the issue is gonna be with them. Baltimore, they always gonna be physical. That's just the name of their game. That's always how they've been. That's always how they built. That's just what they're gonna be. It's gonna end up being just the early prediction. Not even really looking at it, but just getting hyped about this free agency stuff. It's just gonna be Lamar with the ball in his hand. Can you throw it? Because everybody know y'all gonna be able to run it. And then can that secondary hold up for that front seven? Do they bring Clowney back, who was on a 1 year deal? Like it's still some guys still out there, so it's gonna be interesting to see which way they go. Um, oh, another team that had a big. There was a bunch of teams that had some big days. I feel like Pittsburgh probably had the best day or days, but the Bears. Oh yeah, those Chicago Bears. Hey, you better believe it. Caleb Williams coming in there. Keenan Allen, Mister Get Open. You got DeAndre Swift who can tote that thing. Hey, hold up, DJ Moore still there, Clint Kmet still there. They got pieces now. That's a nice unit for a rookie to come in and have complementary pieces to be able to help him as he learns the game of the NFL. He's not just going to do what he did like he did in college. It's a learning curve. Everybody goes through a learning curve. Now, maybe in the back half of the season, he'll start to come into his own. But when he first started off, he got all the tools, but is he going to be able to read those defenses is going to be a lot faster. They're going to be running. They studying, seeing what he's weak in. How they going to prepare against him? So, but the Bears, though, them Bears, I'm telling you, if them Bears gonna be, hey, y'all better stop playing with them Bears. They said, hey, we go in, we got rid of Justin Fields now. We good. We making way for the franchise. He's gonna be here for the next 15. As long as he stay healthy, always got help. As long as he stay healthy. If he stay healthy, hey, Keenan Allen on the back end, but he can show that man the ropes. Show him the ropes. So it's gonna be, man, they got some pieces. First time DJ gonna have a quarterback. Keenan Allen gonna show, man. DeAndre Swift in the backfield, sure up that O-line, sure up that D-line. Gotta sure up that D-line now. You just paid Jalen Johnson. He's a top tier corner. You got Marquez Sweat. I'm very excited for what they got to come. I'm very excited. I'm telling y'all, they gonna make some noise. Maybe not this first year, or maybe they do, but not. I don't believe in this first year, but I think Green Bay's gonna run it, and they got Detroit. Green Bay, Detroit is tough. It's tough. I got them third on the poll. Minnesota, I don't know what they're gonna do now. They lost their quarterback. Oh yeah, the Philadelphia Eagles. Saquon Barkley. The fact that the Giants did a favor and he went to the division rival, man. Eagles got 5 all-pro players in their skill position. 5 all-pro players in the skill position. Like, who you ever gonna take away? What's gonna be our key? You're gonna say Jalen throw it, or you're gonna say Saquon? Because now if you blitz and Saquon's out in the backfield, it's one-on-one. You get it to him quick. He's one-on-one with a safety, a backer, a DB. Ooh, you got choices now. Because the biggest thing for them was, hey, he can't throw off the blitz. So we can't let him get set off the blitz. If he got time, he can do some things. But when we bring that pressure, making the quick decision, he kind of struggles. So I'm sure he's gonna be working on that. But Saquon with that run game gonna be, they still got majority of O-line. All they just lost Kelsey. Brandon Graham, hey, Fletcher Cox retired. Happy retirement to Fletcher Cox. Of course, my boy Aaron Donald, the best in the game, retired. Hey, much love, much respect. Dude dominated. Them dudes dominated. I'm talking about dominated. But Eagles signed, oh yeah, CJ. They signed a CJ in free agency, 3 years. So they're gonna be able to compete, but they still gonna have to figure out that secondary. Still gonna have to figure out that secondary. Front 7, I think, got a little bit better. Added a couple ADN, I should say. ADN, but like I said, and Nick Fangio is gonna make a big difference. That D coordinator make a big difference. Big difference. So we're gonna see what they're talking about, because they still gotta they still gotta battle them Cowboys. Cowboys still gonna be nice. Everybody wondering why the Cowboys, they made a big splash of free agency. Why they ain't did their thing? Well, I'll tell you right now, all that money is on the books. They better have to pay CD. They better have to pay Micah. Better have to pay Dax coming back up again. You have to restructure. Man, Dak better take a lot of cap. Y'all going to figure out another way. He going to get paid again. And you ain't going to have no choice but to pay him. That's just what the market is. And then you're going to have to pay this all-pro guard. So where the heck do you think the money's going to go for free agency when them 4 got to get paid in the next year or two? So they hands is tied. Boy, Jerry got the handcuffs on. They're going to have to figure that out. They're going to have to figure that out. They're going to have to build through the draft, but they're going to need some D tackles, and they need a linebacker, at least 1 or 2. 1 or 2. Everybody that went to the NFC Championship, AFC Championship, everybody had backers. Two backers. When you think of San Francisco, Greenlaw, Warner. They had Patrick Queen. Ravens had Patrick Queen and Roquan Smith. Chiefs had Nick Bolton, Willie Gay. Nick Bolton's fired. Fire. Fire. And then Detroit was the only team that kind of like you really couldn't think of it. They next backer, but Anzalone was good. I think he had a lot of tackles. He was like one of the top tacklers in the league. So they had just a collective front seven though. So it's gonna be, man. So Cowboys gotta find a way to get a leader at middle linebacker and get some DTs. They get some DTs in the middle and another end. Lawrence is cool, but it's time for them to start getting ready for the next guy. Lawrence can play inside and out, so he can split some reps going in, passing situations, let him get active. And then you just bring a young D in who's ready to go hunt, ready to go fish, that can bring pressure by himself. We know Michael's going to do. Michael's going to bring pressure. He just got to show up in the playoffs. That's his only thing. He got to show up in the playoffs. But other than that, Diggs is coming back. They still the same team. Still the same team. Their culture just got to change. And they got to draft young, got to get those guys on board. That's the only way Cowboys can really come out of this thing, unless you create a situation where you pay Michael, pay CD, and you draft somebody and try to trade for that. That way you can free up a little bit of cap, build up a defense, get a young quarterback or somebody that's good that won't require as much cap. That's the only way I can really see them getting out. You can't let Michael go, and unless you want to let CD go, but I don't think you want to do that. But the thing about football is you can always find receivers and skills. You can always find skills. Running backs, receivers, you can always find those. So that they gonna have their hands full. Whatever Jerry gonna do, we gonna see what he do. We are gonna see what Jerry do. So yeah, the Cowboys. Who's the other team? The Texans. I think the Texans got better. Adding Danielle Hunter. Of course, Joe Mixon with the running game. I think he's gonna be solid for CJ. I can't remember if they had any receivers, but I would imagine that they probably will end up drafting a receiver. I know they would probably hire Nico Collins, who's gonna probably get paid. Tank Dell's still healthy. Them two, they feel probably really good with them two. But if they can get like some type of like veteran receiver to where they can just like that way you can just not really key in on him. You sign Dalton Schultz, he's a good tight end. Now you just get one more weapon. That way nobody can just really just hone in on like your main guy. And I think you can't just lead Tank one-on-one. He got speed. So it's gonna be interesting to see how he come off that broken leg. But of course, D'Amico, I think they got better. I think they're gonna draft better. Now that they already got the quarterback established, now they can really focus in on the O-line, trenches, and secondary. Secondary is still good. Probably safety, maybe a middle linebacker somewhere around there. And I think they're gonna be right there with the rest of the AFC. Because CJ here to stay. The Bengals, they losing pieces. See, this is what I always will say. I always will say this, man. The Chiefs got a chance to three-peat. That's just the way it is. And it's looking very strong. As long as they stay healthy, it's looking like they're going to three-peat. With them adding Marquise Brown, they just literally got their deep threat. They got the deep threat now. So you can't just sit down. Can't sit down now. That's going to open up for Rashee Rice. That's going to open up a check on the running game. And that's going to open up Travis Kelce, who's still playing. He's still playing. That old man's still playing. So the only thing the NFL better do, this is the only thing. I don't know who gonna hear this video, what coach gonna hear this video, whatever. Y'all better not let Andy Reid get Xavier Worthy. or another just super fast receiver because Andy has a track record of finding talent. But you can't let them get down those guys, the super fast guys that's going to be skilled. Bro, if you do that, it's going to be healthy all the next 5 years. It's just, hey, next 3 to 5 years, it's going to be hell. Because I think they really just want to win championships. They're not really tripping. They get money and all that stuff. They signed Chris Jones back, so they're serious about that. They know the impact he'd make. They serious about him coming. He's already back. Franchise tax need, and so now, they got everybody back. You got your All Pro slot corner Grimes. I mean, what's that dude's name? I keep saying to say Scott Moore, but I know it ain't Scott Moore. It's I'm gonna take y'all back. I wanted to say Philip Gaines, but it ain't Philip Gaines. Philip Gaines had some days, boy, where he was getting dragged through the mud. Hey, but all respect though. At least he was out there. What's his name? Dang, I think he is due from let me see. I'm about to find it right now. Uh Chiefs corners. Let's see. I forgot. I know Steve, but what's that other um they go, hey, I put up Chiefs corner, they go give me shoot. They give me Brandon Flower. Hold on, let me see if I can clear it up. Let's see. What I think about the let me see if I can Trent McDuffie, there we go. I don't know why I kept wanting to say games, but yeah, he the all pro. You brought McDuffie's there. He's still on his rookie deal, just drafted last year. So he's second year in. Now he's about to be on his third year where he's gonna probably be even better. So yeah, rest of them say y'all better do your homework on these offensive skill players. Y'all better not let Andy Reid grab another one of those guys. And if he do, you really gonna have to deep in intermediate is gonna be open. I mean, Travis Kelsey's gonna go for 1,300 yards. Marquise Brown's gonna go for 14, 15. As long as they stay healthy. It's just the way his offense is. He's always gonna find playmakers. Um, yeah. So with that being said, but the NFC though, my surprise, I'm picking them. I'm telling y'all right now. We in what? March 17th? March 17th? My surprise in the NFC. And I saved them. I ain't even gonna lie. I saved them for the last because I got some stuff to get off my chest about my guy, Captain Kirk. Mm. So Atlanta, they already got defense. Defense was already there. Adrian Terrell, dog. They got defense. So that's not gonna be the issue. That's not gonna be the issue. They only needed a quarterback. Now you got Kirk Cousins for the first time in his career with a defense. And then you got Kyle Pitts. They just brought Darnell Mooney over, Drake London. Rondell Moore just got traded over there. Bijan out the backfield. Like, like I'm telling y'all, man, hey, you on fantasy football, you playing football, you better pick up Kyle Pitts because Kirk Cousins throw it to the tight ends. He throws it to his tight ends. Look at TJ Hawkinson last year. Even before he got hurt, he was throwing it to him. TJ was eating and he ate out. I mean, he ended up he ate the whole season, but Kirk throws it to the tight end, throwing to Vernon Davis when he's in Washington. You know what I'm saying? Like, so he throws it to his tight ends. But Atlanta, they got weapons on offense now. They got weapons on offense. All they got to do is keep that same defense. Defense just got to play there and then play better and play good, play better. They got Raheem Morris, so he's gonna probably bring in his scheme. He's a defensive guy, so the team's gonna be defensive. So they're just gonna have to figure out how they're gonna how they're gonna make this offense run with Kirk Cousins. Because Kirk Cousins can throw the deep ball, he can throw the intermediate, he can throw the short, he can hand off. He throws for 4,000 yards each year. So and with him having a defense, he won't have to just play catch up. He can still be balanced. See, everybody used to talk about Kirk Cousins because they would say, "Oh, he throw for 400, he throw for 300, 400 yards, but it's empty calories." Or well, he throw for 300, 400 yards and they got 17, 20 points. And I'm like, yeah, well, sometimes it'll be like that. But shoot, I feel like with Atlanta, they got a greater complement of weapons. Justin Jefferson, it's gonna be interesting to see who they throw it to. They couldn't. Well, before I said they couldn't, I think Minnesota with them getting rid of Danielle Hunter and Kirk, they make room to sign Justin Jefferson. They're gonna probably draft a young. If I'm them, I'm thinking I need to draft a young QB unless they just have a Brock Purdy sitting back there. But I don't, nobody knows about that. Only the Vikings know about that. But yeah, Atlanta, dog. Y'all better watch out for Atlanta. Kirk Cousins, Kyle Pitts and company, they coming. They coming. So, but yeah, today, man, I just wanted to get out here, just say my thoughts about NFL free agency a little bit. I know I didn't cover over every team, but it's going crazy. It's gonna be interesting. It's like it's March, but I'm waiting for football season. Like, when is football season coming? Well, August will be here before you know it. As you know, the years keep flying by. So, yeah, it'll be more updates. We're gonna do a lot more sports, basketball, track, Olympics is this year. We just gonna put this content out, man. That's all we're gonna do. Put this content out. Hey, man, that's what it is, man. But I appreciate y'all talking to me. Appreciate y'all hanging out. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see y'all on the next one.